Alrighty, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Morning Coffee 238. And we have, our situation has just escalated, ramped up. Apparently, and yes, I see the little white dot in the lower left-hand corner. Is that my buddy? I don't know, it might be. It might be my buddy. Of course, it could also be a reflection off the window, too, but it might be my buddy. One of them. There's 4 of them now. It was 3. Now there's 4. But anyways, moving right along, we have a serious situation, apparently, that is brewing. As you know, I reported on the fact that Atlas was struck hard by something or someone. And so Trump just immediately called for Hexet and all of the generals, even world generals, to meet together. And is this about Atlas? Yeah, I think so. Because why would you call the generals of other countries all of a sudden if this isn't about Atlas, right? So yeah, it's about Atlas. Apparently, that seems logical to me. It seems. Okay, that's just reflection there. But that one ain't. Anyway, but yeah, that just, they're calling all the generals of other countries? Why? Because of Atlas being struck, that's why. So, if Swan and his 6 buddies are unable to stop Atlas, then I guess the next best thing is for us to prepare for a possible intervention of some kind. What's going on, I do not know, but I think it's interesting that Trump did say generals of other countries to attend. So that's a significant difference, right? Now, I heard, I watched the news, and they were saying that Trump was saying he would fire generals that don't attend. So apparently this is something of great import. So everybody keep your head on a swivel. But yeah, I read a news article yesterday saying, Trump had said that if any general that didn't attend could be demoted and maybe even ousted from the military. So yeah, this is escalating quickly, and it's highly possible that Atlas being struck may have spurred this immediate response from Donald Trump. Folks, keep your head on a swivel. This is not a joke. This is not funny. This is not a game. People making light of this are idiots. You don't call a meeting of your generals over tea and crumpets, right? Okay, so this is some serious shit. Trump is taking it seriously, and I suggest that everyone else too. Anybody making jokes about this, expect to be banned, because this is not funny. This is serious. All right, but yeah, Trump even threatened to ban and fire, or threatened to fire generals that didn't attend. So, is this about Atlas being struck? Well, I'm not the only one that's thinking that way. There is quite a few people that are thinking that way, and several websites that are thinking that way, and quite a few YouTube channels that are thinking that way. So, I am not alone in that assessment. So everybody get prepared. I bought me 4 donuts this morning. So get prepared for that. Whatever is getting ready to come down. Now, this is October, my birth month, ironically. And so, now let's see. Now, like I said, October the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and possibly the 5th, we should be getting some kind of pictures from the various satellites that are in orbit around Mars. Now, the low-res pictures will be the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. High-res pictures should be coming around the 4th from our high-res satellite. So, hopefully we'll get some pictures of whatever the hell is going on, because apparently It seems to me that Swan and his 7 buddies have intercepted Atlas before it got to Earth. Even slightly before it even got to Mars. Because I guess they don't want Mars to be destroyed either. I mean, because the gaseous cloud emitted from Atlas is highly toxic. It is cyanide. It's cyanide gas, which is highly toxic. The gas plume could completely engulf a planet, rendering it inert forever. So yeah, not a pleasant experience, especially if it does it to Earth. So it behooves one to keep your head on a swivel and try to pay attention to what's going on, because this thing has escalated quickly. And it's untelling what's liable to go on. But one thing we know for sure is that, according to the news themselves, Trump threatened to ban and fire any general that did not attend that meeting with Hegseth. So apparently, and even suggested having generals from other countries. Okay, that tells me it's got to be about Atlas, right? It's got to be. It's got to be about Atlas being struck. I don't see how it could be anything else but that. So yeah, I think that is one of my buddies. Now that other stuff on there, that's debris. But that little tiny spot there, that's one of my buddies, I think. They must have popped out last night. Anyways, yeah. So there, and my buddies are keeping a keen eye, I'm sure, and they're up there. Will they defend this planet? Yeah, I think they would. They may be from here. We just don't know. It is, as a flat earther, I believe that a lot of this stuff is coming from just beyond the ice wall. Rockefeller's Wall, is it? Yes, that was its name, Rockefeller Wall. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. There might be a quiz later. But in any event, from flat earth perspective, this is all coming from beyond the ice wall, including the ETs. And so the ETs, if they live here, obviously, I would think it would be of their concern to defend the planet as much as it is ours. Because obviously Atlas poses a threat to all of us at that point, right? Yes. So the ETs and us and whoever else wants to join in, just in case Atlas would happen to get past Swan and his 6 buddies, if he keeps coming, we've got a problem. A real one. And so we'll see. We'll see how things are going, but it's starting to take shape that maybe there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than we first anticipated, right? This meeting with Hegseth was very interesting, that he threatened to demote and even fire generals that did not attend. Wow. And try to get generals from other countries to attend too. Wow, what's that all about, Alfie? Yeah, so this is starting to shape up to be a little bit more than just some generalized meeting that they call every now and then. This is starting to get serious. And like I said, Atlas took a massive hit. Now the official, air quotes, story, it's just a coronal mass ejection from the sun that just happens to go in the same direction as Atlas and hit Atlas with a direct hit. Roll the dice, people. I mean, come on. That's not. That didn't happen. I don't think that was it. I think Swan and his 7 buddies engaged the target and did maximum damage. But apparently Atlas is still coming. At least that's what they're saying now. Hopefully we'll get some pictures starting today or tomorrow. We'll start getting some pictures, and we'll see what the hell's going on up there. Because we've got satellites, and so does Europe, traversing Mars. And hopefully those satellites will give us the data we need to assess our situation. Hopefully Atlas has been rendered inert, or at least been slowed the fuck down. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on, because this is not a game. This is not a joke, folks. When Trump threatens to fire generals over this shit, yeah, that's not a joke. That's real. And you better believe it's real, too. because it's not a game. All right, folks, that's all I've got for you. But apparently there's a correlation now between Trump's meeting with Hegseth and friends and the attack on Atlas by Swan and his 6 buddies. So apparently they're assessing the situation. Apparently people in Europe are assessing the situation. And as I hear more, I will let you know. But apparently this thing has escalated quickly to where that the military is involved now, supposedly. And so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's going to do it. I'm going to go eat my 4 donuts. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.